morning and welcome to another program of Light and Life. Next is our regular program by Bandu and Kingsley. Stay informed.
Good morning, Kingsley.
Morning, Bandu.
Kingsley, I had some good feedback about the last two programs we did on the effect of stress on diabetes and effect of stress on other ailments. So what have we found today?
Yes, Bandu, that's good that we are getting good feedback from the people. Today we are going to sort of change the topic a bit. We are going to talk about an important part of the diet, which is for people know, which are believed to give substantial health benefits.
Right.
That is the omega-3 fatty acids. Now, I know we have all heard.
That's a well-known fact, yeah?
Yes, we have all heard for a long time how eating fish, nuts, seeds and certain plants with this omega-3 fatty acids, how it can significantly lower your risk of dying from a heart attack.
Right.
Now the thing is, the previous studies, Bandu, basically, or most of them anyway, there were two schools of thought. I mean, there are people who believe that there are substantial benefits, and there are people who believe that the benefits are not all that substantial.
Right.
Because the previous studies, or most of them anyway, is where people are being questioned about their diet.
Right.
Questionnaires are given, and they come to you and say, Bandu, how much fish do you eat?
You mean to say it's more or less through surveys and the feedback from people?
Well, most of them were questioning people about their dietary habits and dietary patterns. And so you are basically relying on people's memory. And also is prone to a degree of exaggeration one way or the other.
Yeah.
Now, the recent study which came out, actually it's in end of June, just last month, there was a report out where there was a new study from an international consortium comprising 19 studies from 16 countries, right, with more than 45,000 participants.
Are they
now,
predominantly from Europe side? Or?
Yeah, well, they haven't specified which countries it is. But the important thing is that they tested the circulating blood levels of omega-3 fatty acids, right? Where,
so they actually measured
the amount of omega-3 fatty acids in your blood. So that's, I think, to my mind, is more reliable than questioning. Now, the study, according to the report, found that there were nearly 10% lower risk of a heart attack on average for people who consumed or who had sufficient omega-3 fatty acids. Now, as you probably know, this particular substance or the compound which you have the body doesn't produce omega-3 fatty acids. It is through the diet you get it.
Right.
So a 10% reduction in the is a fairly substantial amount. And the higher the level of omega-3 in the blood, at the greater risk of greater reduction of the risk of dying of a heart attack.
Yeah, so which means that this is proving what we always believed.
Well, the thing more or less proves. Now, fish, as you know, Bandu, is the major source of omega-3 fatty acids.
Yeah, actually, Kingsley, I read a report on the internet stating that all over the world, the fish consumption has gone up remarkably.
Yes, because it's for a long time people knew and realized that consumption of fish is good for you, because omega-3 fatty acid is really a polyunsaturated fatty acid, which is, I think they got two categories of what they call EPA, which has a long name, but the shortened form is EPA and a DHA. Now, while eating fish is a good idea, right? There is a school of thought, and there is some conflicting arguments about certain types of fish because of the mercury content, mercury levels in certain types of fish. So you get the skeptics. You got to weigh it up yourself. But generally speaking, right? Fish such as salmon, trout, things like sardines and anchovies and herrings contain the highest amount of omega-3 fatty acid. So these are things which people recommend that you have in order to give your body the supplement which is needed. As I said earlier, what they say is that the body does not produce omega-3 fatty acids.
Right.
So you got to get it through your diet.
Right. And sometimes, the only way to get it is through this sort of diet.
This sort of diet. But fish is not the only source, because there are flax seeds, there's walnuts, then there are other seeds and oils which, some plant-based.
So basically what you're saying today is that what we believed, or what the advice that we have been getting all this time about omega-3 fatty acids, now it's confirmed that it has a definite benefit.
Well, to my mind, Bandu, this seems to be a more comprehensive study with a wide range of, with several countries involved, and 45,000 people is not a small sample. But the point is this. It is also better than, to my mind anyway, than just a questionnaire coming to you and asking you, Bandu, how much fish do you consume, and therefore taking that to be some sort of answer in order to either agree or disagree with this theory. So I thought it might be interesting for people to know, but then, as we said, the types of fish you need to look at are the things which we all knew, like, for example, salmon and trout and sardines and things like that, But as I said, there are certain ones which have certain high levels of mercury, so you got to be a little bit careful, I think.
Okay, thanks so much, Kingsley.
That's good, Bandu. Okay, thanks very much.
That's all the time we have today. Till we meet again from another program, I am Mihiri Disanayaka.